Welcome Pisces to your monthly tarot reading for the month of October. Let's get started. Okay, Pisces, let's have a look. So we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot as the overall energy for the month. We have the Universal Rider-Waite as the breakdown for each week, or how the energies are likely to play out. We have the Spirit Animal and the Messenger Oracle for additional information and insight. And we also have, I did a the next 3 months reading. So if you haven't seen that, go and have a look at it. And it covers October, November and December. Now I'm going to have a look at those energies a little bit as well to see how they tie into this reading. And so then that way we just get I just want a bigger picture. So then that way it'll resonate with more of you, I believe, and just give you more information into what's going on and how and where it can play out in your life. So we start off with the Seven of Cups, and it says, make a choice. Stop procrastinating or over-analyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options, addictions. Now this is very interesting because you had the Nine of Cups, you had the forgiveness, and you had the reflection. And I'm kind of looking at the Seven of Cups and I'm feeling like it's a time of reflection. It's a time of looking at all your options. It's a time of looking at your dreams, looking at your goals. Which ones still resonate with you? Which ones do you want to move forward on? Which ones do you want to see come to fruition? Are there some dreams that you need to let go of, Pisces? Is there some direction that you need to let go of? I feel there's change. I feel there's what you were once so drawn to, you might find yourself a little less drawn to it. I just feel that it looks like some of these cups are going to get covered by the clouds. Almost like they're going to move away. And it's like some have minimal clouds around them, and I feel like as the clouds move, they're going to appear more vibrant, more in your reality, more aligned in where you're moving. There's also a sense with the clouds, I'm also feeling that the fogginess, the indecision. I'm even getting a lack of concentration. You might have been finding it really hard to concentrate, really hard to kind of focus on where am I going, what do I want? And I feel like little by little you're going to just become a little bit clearer on your path, a little bit clearer on really what you want. But it comes by looking at everything, Pisces, looking at past dreams, what you're trying to achieve now, and being really honest with yourself. Do I still want that? I see the moon in this card, and for some reason I'm quite drawn to it, even though it's really not a big part of the card. But you know, this is depicting almost a new moon, and I'm kind of feeling like there'll be moments of real lack of clarity. And I want to say, Pisces, that's okay. You need to be okay with that. There are just going to be times where it's like you're in the fog and you just can't see in front of you. It's almost like, I feel frustration, because it's almost like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Where am I going? What am I trying to do here? You know, there's this sense of, what am I doing? But it's not in the sense of you querying what in actual fact you're doing. It's more, what am I trying to achieve? Where do I see myself going? And I feel that's why in the first week you've got the Four of Swords, which is really my meditation card. It's really the card of slowing down, going within, and just seeing what's what. And I feel that after the clarity's coming, the clouds are moving, but you're not going to get clarity when you're fighting it. You're not going to get clarity like I got this image of you with your hands amongst the cups and the clouds, trying to shoo the clouds away, but all you're doing is just knocking all the cups over and just causing mayhem. And it's a silly image, but it really shows us what we do when we don't have clarity. We kind of run around all over the place, don't we? We kind of like, the thought of stopping sometimes doesn't even occur to us. We just think, oh, come on, I should be able to do this, I should be able to see, and so yeah, just it doesn't work. It doesn't work, Pisces, and you know that. And it's this calming and slowing down, meditation or prayer, just refocusing your energy. And I'm even getting, if you draw, if you knit, if you love to play music or listen to music, do that. Anything that soothes your soul but slows you down. It might even be finding quiet time to yourself away from others. You have the Five of Pentacles after that, and this card shows why you need to take time out, why you don't have clarity yet on which choices to take, which dreams to follow. You're just not there yet. The ending hasn't happened. I feel, Pisces, that you've gained insight. I feel you're very what's the word I'm trying to say? You're very intuitive. You know, you're driven by more than what your two eyes can see. You feel, you sense. And I feel you sense this but they're not actually there yet. You can feel the energies changing, but you're not there yet. You might be in the process of walking away from things, or coming to the understanding that you need to walk away from things. You might be coming to the understanding that you need to walk towards something. These people are out in the cold, but there's a church that they could go into and they can find shelter and comfort, but they don't see it. They're so head down and walking, they don't see it. And I feel that's the energy. I don't feel, Pisces, that you're out in the cold. I don't feel, I'm not getting the energies that I normally get for the Five of Pentacles. I'm getting the Five of Pentacles here just simply as it's showing me that you're not where you need to be. You have an idea. And I feel it's the knowing that you've got to head in a direction or away from a direction. So I feel that, you know, there's the Death card here, there's endings. And for some of you, those endings are, you're maybe moving away, you may be moving house or moving state or something like that. For others, you might be changing jobs, ending relationships. You might be walking into a new job. You might be walking into a new relationship. Yes, you're saying the Death card is here. That's endings. But in order to walk into something new, something will have had to end. So even if you've got a new job, you have to become the person that can take that new job. And I feel I'm going to jump straight to the Death card because I just feel that the message I've just given is a bit confusing. I'm seeing this Death card as endings. Like I said, you might be moving. I mean, apply this, it can be a whole bunch of different things for each of you, but I feel that there will be endings, like in traditional endings where, you know, relationships finish, or we finish up in a job, or we realize that we're not the person we were before. Our beliefs, what we like and dislike change. But I also am seeing this Death card as in stepping into the new relationship is laying something to rest. So stepping into the new relationship, into the new job, that's where you get clarity. That's where something is going to become visible. So you might, Pisces, step into a new relationship, and then suddenly you're going to get clarity that that's exactly where you don't need to be, and it'll end. So I feel that whether you are walking into things or walking away from things, there's going to be endings. Because essentially, whichever way you're going, it's going to bring you the clarity. It's going to bring you the understanding. It's going to clear the clouds. But it's in taking those steps. It's in making choices. You can't get to these endings, you can't get to this clarity from here. You have to be in the doing. So it's quite intricate, actually, your reading, Pisces. It's very very clear, but at the same time it's very, a bit like how we are, it's complicated. You need time out. You need to understand yourself. You need to be in the modality, in the energy of being, but then you need to be in the energy of doing. And it's the combination of both these energies that bring you to the death card, which is change, transformation, something new, something different. But without both of these, the clouds can't clear. There is no clarity. And it's this real balance, because it's going to take both. Just meditating on it will not get you to the next stage. Just trying to take the steps forward and trying to figure out what am I doing won't get you there. It's the combination, it's the balance between the two, it's the understanding that a clarity comes from within when we take the steps in the world. It's often when we take steps that we can see the next step. If we stand at the starting line and think, right, I want to see step 3 before I decide to take step 1, it doesn't work like that. Because when we take step 1, we can see step 2. We have to take step 2 in order to see step 3, because we learn something in each one of those steps. So it's almost like we take the first step and then we look at, you know what, that feels so wrong. I feel so out of alignment. Okay, so instead of taking step 2 here, we take step 2 over here, or step 2 over here. We tweak it as we go. And I feel like when we are on our authentic path, we're on the pathless path. That's where I feel you are, Pisces. You're on your path, but there is no path. You are making the path as you go along. And it's only when you turn around and look back that you can see the direction the path took. There is nothing in front of you. And you're going to understand that. And I feel that once you get to this transformation, once you get to these endings, once you've started taking those steps, he's moving forward. They're moving forward. But there's no clarity there, because these two energies need to work together. There's clarity here, because they're aligned, they're moving forward, and then suddenly you're going to find yourself in the Eight of Wands, and that is rapid movement. The Eight of Wands, apart from the Chariot, so the Chariot being the major arcana and the Eight of Wands being the minor, both of those signal huge speeds. So this is information, this is opportunities, this is things coming in fast. You know, this can be a message, an email that changes your life completely. It can be that message or something somebody says, a book that you pick up, whatever it is, that in the blink of an eye has you deciding on this through and through. Complete understanding. That you can't even, you can't see before you get to that stage. You're not at that point. But it'll come so fast. When you get there, it'll just come, I want to say lightning speed. And I like how you've got the electric eel spirit here, because that's almost like, you know, the electricity, the light bulb moment. You've got electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. And that's what you're going to do when we gain clarity. Suddenly, it's like bing, 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 bing. Everything just falls into place. Decisions are easy to make because we have clarity. All our ideas, we can see a practical plan for them. We can see how to form them in reality. We can see how they work in reality. This is magical energy because bringing your idea to life, that's taking something from the unseen into the world. That's manifesting. That's taking something that is not in our physical 3D reality and bringing it into reality. It's manifesting. That's what it is. It's manifesting. And when we manifest, things happen quickly, because in order to manifest, we have to be aligned. We have to be aligned with our ideas and dreams. We have to be aligned with the universe. You have the otter spirit, and it says you are never alone. It's co-creation with spirit. It's understanding that we don't do it alone. Now, Pisces, this can also be that if you've had endings, the death, if you've walked away from things, things have come to an end. These can be new people coming into your life that are aligned with you and your ideas. They can help you bring your ideas to life. They might be mentors. They can be, people you can work with that are really aligned with who you are. But it's also spirit. Spirit guides us. Spirit, it's that co-creation, Pisces. We can have ideas, we can have dreams, but it's only really the ones that are aligned with us that actually really we can move forward on, that we can really achieve greatness with. Because if not, it often, they fall away. We might start them and then we lose our momentum, we lose our passion for them. And sometimes they're just there to show us what we can achieve. We can do this. But more often than not, it's the ones that are really have us in alignment, that really show us the way, that really show us what we can do. And I love the love heart. I love how the otter spirit is in the love heart. There's love in what you're trying to do. And I love, actually, I just noticed the 42. Actually, isn't that funny? You got the 24 and the 42 them backwards. Now, I'm not going to read them as numerology because that's not the thought that I got, but the 42 is the number of the universe, isn't it? Of luck and chance, and that's how I'm seeing it. It's the universe is in this with you, guiding you. And then the last card is reveal your truth. This is going to have you not only changing what's in your life. You've got the death card, so that is change that's happening in your life. but you are changing. You're peeling off the layers of what or who you thought you were. You're not that anymore. You know, in this mask, you know, the skin on it, it looks very dead, doesn't it? It looks, you know, how our skin would look if it wasn't fed and if it wasn't receiving oxygen and if it wasn't, you know, it would kind of like just die away. And the masks, they hide the beauty of who we are. And it's so sad, and I'm saying we because we all do. We all wear our masks in different situations. We feel we have to be different. We have to speak differently, think differently, look different. But the beauty, the specialness, the uniqueness is not the mask, it's what's underneath. Anybody can buy a mask and put it on. It doesn't make them them. You are you. Nobody can be you. And that's what the world wants. It's the authenticity of every single person that is here. And that is what drives this world. It's all our uniqueness combined. Even if you decide that one of your dreams is something that a million other people are doing, they will not do it your way. You will not do it their way. Therefore, straight up, you have something different to offer. You don't see things how everybody else sees them. That's special. That's unique. And I'm wondering, Pisces, really if this whole journey is really about you understanding every aspect of yourself, even the bits that, you know, I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles now and I'm looking at it like, is this what you shun? You know, do you believe that there are good parts of you that you can see, your spiritual part, the part that meditates, that exercises, that eats well, and then is there this aspect of you that you don't like? And you think, oh God, no, I'm not that. You're going to be taking off the mask. Even if that's, I mean, this can be taking off the mask in the physical world so people see the real you, but it can also be looking at every aspect of yourself, embracing every aspect of yourself as you, who you are. It's all part of you. And this, you know, the Death card is change, but it's also transformation. It's also, it's not the death of us as the organic body, but it symbolizes the death of an old way of thinking, an old way of being, an old way of seeing yourself. It can be in the world as well, old relationships, old jobs, you know, it can be the ending of those. But don't be frightened with the Death card, because the Death card brings renewal. The only things that go are the things that are not aligned. The universe is helping you. You are never alone. And with this Eight of Wands, there's going to be information. I feel messages, something. Somebody's going to say something and you're just going to get clarity. and you're going to move forward. You'll be able to make decisions. You'll be able to bring these ideas to life. You'll be able to manifest them. So just be patient, Pisces, in the month of October, because it's not going to flow as nicely as you would like, as quickly as you would like. Though once you get the information, it'll happen fairly quickly. I'm going to leave you with those messages, Pisces. Love and light, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.